Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have part 2 of the Clara inspired looks that I've been doing from Disney's The Nutcracker and the 4 Realms. If you didn't see my first tutorial, I did 4 wearable hairstyles. They're super fun and some of you guys wanted the makeup look, so I thought I would just put together the other style that I didn't recreate in the first video that I really wanted to do and had already bought like tons of ribbons for, and just make another tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I swear it's not as hard as it looks. And if you're new to my channel and you love TV and movie recreations, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to do a little favor for me, can we tweet this to Disney and Disney Style? I've always wanted to work with Disney, and like so many of my tutorials are inspired by Disney. So yeah, help a sister out and let's get started. I wanted to start with this hairstyle because it was so much fun and I feel like my head is a wrapped up present. Also, I DIY'd this top to match Clara's, so if you aren't already following me on Instagram, you can find me under Jackie Wyers, and I like to post behind the scenes stuff like that over there. And my hair does really need a haircut, but in the meantime, my fave oil for faking silky ends is the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil. It smells amazing, and I don't want any dry ends poking out of this style. And step 1 is to create a center part, and because I need a little bit more hair to complete this style as accurate as I can, I'm clipping a 4-clip weft of Bellami Dark Brown extensions at the crown and then covering with a horizontal section of my own hair over top. I find this is an easy way to clip in the extensions and they don't get in the way of styling. It won't peek through or anything. And then brush back at the front section and create a twist going upwards, pinning about an inch above your ear. This is a staple step in many of Clara's styles, and also it looks really nice if you want to just leave your hair like this. But then we're taking a medium-sized portion from behind the ear, and we will work with this to create the first twist. To give the rounded shape, we want a base, so for this, let's use some pipe cleaners. I took about 6 of them and then I wrapped the ends around each other, gave a twist through the center so that the pipe cleaners would hold their shape, and then lay your hair over the base we've created, twisting slightly to cover. The first twist, I was playing with how tightly you want to wrap this, and you want it to be looser and soft before pinning it in place. Take a gold ribbon and tie around the top of the section, and this also helps with keeping the pipe cleaner in place. And then create an X shape down the section, ending with a bow. A tip I like to do when I'm creating a look on myself is I'll use a bobby pin and then pin to my shirt, holding the section in place as I embellish it. Now lay over top of your head and then pin in place. This itself is a super wearable version with just a touch of ribbon. If any of you guys want to try this out and tag me, I would love to see you and feature you in my video. And then we're just gonna repeat these same steps but on the other side. Wrap the ends of the pipe cleaners together. Lay hair over the cleaners with a slight twist. Bring in the ribbon back and forth, creating an X pattern. Add a bow.
Little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above are smiling when they see you.
And this third section, same steps, but this one will go around the back to create the illusion of a full loop around the head. Make sure you smooth down the hair before pinning in place. And then just pin at the side because next up we're going to take 2 tiny little ponytails and then bring this under and over the back loop. I did it like this just to make sure the style is polished at the back and everything stays put. Add in the pipe cleaners, ribbon, and this third loop over to the other side. When the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time. This last loop is the only one that's a little different. I knew I needed a bit more length to the pipe cleaners. And once we've added in the ribbon one last time down the length, Let's create a full loop and then pin. The pipe cleaners really do help this style, and it's surprisingly comfortable to wear. It didn't feel super heavy or anything, and now it's just time to decorate. Add some more ribbon if you want to. I got these curly ribbons from Papyrus. I'm not sure if I went a little overboard. I feel like maybe I did, but I was just excited. I love all the gold. And then I got these sticker pearls from Michaels, which did keep coming off, so if you do really want to wear this style, I would use a bit of like fabric tape on the ribbon. And then I added 2 glam butterfly clips I found online that of course I will have linked down below. And here's a look at the completed style. I added some faux sleeves that are just ribbons from Michaels, and sometimes when I do post like my little DIYs over on Instagram, you guys are like, oh, you should include that. But none of my DIYs would like hold up for very long. I just make things with like tape and hot glue guns and hope for the best, and it looks good on screen, but like it would not hold in the washing machine is what I'm trying to say. But I absolutely love this belt I DIY'd, and I am gonna use this again. And I had this center pendant from my fave Etsy shop called Ardent Hearts, so I'll have that shop linked down below. And then I embellished the rest with just ribbons and pearls, and I love cream and gold together. That's like my whole apartment currently. And give this video a thumbs up if you want to see an apartment tour. Starting off with some MAC Strobe Cream for a pearly hydrated base, and I'm using a mix of the Body Shop Lightning Drops mixed with NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in Mont Blanc. I'm keeping the coverage fairly light. You can see a lot of texture in this lighting. I think I need to diffuse my lights more. And then for a little more coverage and brightness, I've been loving the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Concealer for underneath the eyes. Products always have the longest names, I swear. And I'm using several blushes for this look, like I do a lot, but if I was going to just pick one, I would say go with this deliciously scented Peach My Cheeks blush from Too Faced. It reminds me of the Maybelline bouncy blushes that I used to be obsessed with, and this is in the shade So Peachy. Setting with some translucent powder. And Clara is super young, so her makeup is much more barely there than what I'm going for. I decided to take it a little bit more glam to suit me, and I felt a cheek contour was needed. I always picture myself without contour like the moon emoji, and then after sharpening up the jawline, I'm moving on to a subtle nose contour to define the bridge. Natural pearly highlight with Urban Decay's Liquid Aura? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Illuminating mix in medium. This is meant for adding a shot of the serum into foundation for an instant glow, but I'm adding on top of foundation to add extra highlight on the cheekbones and bridge of nose. It's super light on the skin, which I really like. And time for more blush, y'all. This is NARS Liquid Blush, and it's so intense. It's extremely pigmented, so you only need a tiny dot, and I'm adding this again through the apples of the cheeks, adding to that blushing out in the cold look. Naturally filling in the brows, I picked up Charlotte Tilbury's Brow Lift in the shade Brooke S. My favorite beauty inspiration is Brooke Shields, so I was excited about picking this up, and it's super easy to use. I got this for the Victoria's Secret model look I have coming up next, as I did use a whole bunch of Charlotte Tilbury products, and then I faded in some extra hair strokes for more youthful brows. Setting the blush with a bit of powder. And the shadows are very subtle, it's just a wash of bronze, so add a matte highlight to the brow bone, and then start all over the lid using a medium bronze tapering out into a rounded V. Here I'm mixing in more of a richer reddish tone, and also a deeper bronze through the crease and outer V, especially near the lash line. You really can't go wrong here because it's very subtle and pretty, and what I find really pulls the eye look together is taking that deepest bronze top and bottom lash line really concentrated at the lashes, and then going in with a bit of black liner through the waterline and the tight line. Bring in some of the powder blush we used quickly to above the crease to add in a similar tone that we had in the cheeks. A pearly highlight in the inner corner and under the first half of the lash line. Then just a natural coat of mascara. Mackenzie, who plays Clara, has quite a different eye shape than me, and she has gorgeous dark lashes that really frame her hazel eyes. Doesn't really look like she's wearing mascara at all, but I have to use a little more mascara to get a similar look. And now this lip combo I have been loving, like loving. I use this a lot. This makeup look would be so nice for the holidays, by the way, if you're looking for a natural glam vibe. And start with Stone Lipliner from MAC. I love this shade for overlining my lips, and I like to bring the Cupid's bow a little bit more rounded, and I'm focusing on adding some extra volume right above my natural lip line through the center, and then fading this into my actual lip line at the corners. And one of the most comfortable shades I wear is Burt's Bees Niagara Overlook Lip Crayon. It's super smooth and has a gorgeous natural shade, and you can leave it like this for full naturally glam lips, or pop on more of a red gloss. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Bluster in Red Vixen. There's also one from CoverGirl that's very similar, so I will have some dupes listed below. And after adding that in, I'm just going to bring back in that Stone Lip Liner for more dimension on the outer portions of the lips, and there we have it.
I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas, and outside snow's glistening.
I hope you enjoyed this last Clara look, and if you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up as always, and let me know in the comments what new Disney movie you're most excited for. Like, they're doing so many remakes, like The Lion King. Can't wait for that, but yeah, let me know. And I do have a vlog channel as well, so if you want to see a very wintry, holiday-esque vlog to just keep the holiday vibes going, then I will have it linked in the eye and in the description box. I actually really love my vlog channel. I do not post very often. I post like once a month, I would say, but they're always really fun and really cool adventures, so be sure to subscribe. Also, as we know, I'm like redecorating and all that, and I got these like vase things, and I think they're pretty. I don't know if they're really intense or not, but I was gonna put them on like either side of my bed and then put like silk flowers in them. Let me know if you think that'd be like a lot or a good idea, because I'm not an interior decorator and some of my ideas don't look that good, but I thought it would be. So yeah, give me your opinion, and anyways, see you in my next video. That was so weird.
Kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too?